Manager cut my hours? I'll leave you with one less employee. I worked at this small business doing sales. My job was getting people to sign up for memberships that cost $100 a month. For a whole year, I was one of the top sellers. I showed up on time, did my tasks, and worked every Sunday because nobody else wanted to. When I started, everything was great. I was getting over 30 hours a week and making decent money. Then one month, sales were rough for everyone. Only one person hit the goal. Anyone in sales knows that happens sometimes, but my manager didn't see it that way. I checked my schedule and my hours had been cut from 30 to 15. No warning, no text, nothing. I found out by looking at the schedule. I asked what happened. She tells me about this new policy where if you don't hit 15% conversion, you go on probation and lose your good shifts. Mind you, they barely had enough people to cover shifts as it was. Then they added ridiculous rules. We had to lie to customers about having family in their city. We were required to argue with people 3 times if they said no. My manager wanted mandatory makeup and nails. We had to take pictures of our phones in the back room every shift, but her friends never had to turn theirs in. I begged for more hours, asked if we could base shifts on overall average since mine was actually the highest. She said she didn't have access to those numbers. Complete lie. I could see them on my employee portal. She promised she'd give me my hours back next month. I knew that was garbage. I went home and applied to 75 jobs. A friend got me an interview at her company. Within a week, I had a new position. Better pay, full-time hours, amazing team. I drove straight to my old job to quit. The look on her face was priceless. My last week there, I sold more memberships than ever because I was in such a good mood knowing I was leaving. My manager was furious. She told coworkers she couldn't believe I didn't tell her I was looking. Like, why would I? You cut my hours without warning and lied to my face. Remember how I worked every Sunday for a year? When she couldn't get coverage after I left, she had to work them herself every single Sunday. I heard she complained about it for weeks. I started my new job the next Monday feeling more valued in one morning than I had in an entire year at that place.